Hi guys, and welcome to another Divi WordPress theme tutorial. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, we've got a little site here. It's just an e-commerce store, and we're going to see how quickly we can put it together. We're using the awesome Divi theme from Elegant Themes here. If you want to try it out, you can do so from my affiliate link below this video. So we've got a home page with some products on it, an about page, obviously a shop page, and we've got all our products in various categories, and of course we've got these built with the theme customizer here. We've got an on sale, our little sale products there. We've got a gallery, and of course we've got a contact now page and a cart. It's got a live Google map and a nice contact form. So we're going to see how quickly we can actually put this site together from scratch today. As a bit of a disclaimer, I've got products already. I've exported them from another site and I'll import them in there. I'll put the link to that video down below. Also, I'll put a link to adding simple products and multiple products down below, because we're not going to do that today. I've already done it all. So let's get started. I've got just a fresh install of WordPress right here. So I'm going to get and download the Divi theme and install it. So I'm going to go elegantthemes.com, download the Divi theme. Obviously I'm a member. Okay, and as you can see, it's downloaded there. So let's go to our dashboard and get the theme installed. Appearance, themes. What I'll do is I'm going to delete all these themes that we won't be using. Anything you can do to free up space on your WordPress site will help it out, make things load a bit faster. It's less data for the database to search through every time. So anything you don't need, get rid of. Can't get rid of that one because it's active at the moment. Right, I want to add a new one. I'm going to say upload. I've got the theme downloaded right here. I'm just going to drag it right up there. Hit install now. Okay, theme installed successfully. Let's activate it. There it is. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this 2020. Great, so we've now got our theme installed. So let's start creating some pages. Let's go up to new page. I'm going to call this one home. And I'm going to use the Divi builder. I'm going to go ahead and start building. It'll give you a tour if you want a tour. And I'm actually going to use some of their pre-made layouts. So fashion's going to do me because it's a clothing store that I'm building here. So I'm going to click on that. I think we used that's what I used for the home page last time, so I'll use it again. So use this layout. Great, so as you can see, it's imported the layout. We've got it here. Well, we got no results found because this is where the shop module is, and it's looking for actual products, and we haven't actually got any yet. But now we've got this page installed. Let's just customize it. You can go straight in. You don't have to click on any modules. You can select this text and just type in what you want. Same with all of that text, and the same with the images. For the images, you need to click on the actual module themselves. and then add your images you want. But it's pretty straightforward, really easy to edit. Like I say, type in whatever you need here. Okay, so what do we want to do? I'm going to save this as a draft. Well, in fact, I'm going to publish this right now. I'm going to hit that button right there. I'm going to get a logo, and then I'm going to import some products. So I've built a logo in Photoshop. Obviously, you will have your own logo. So let's go ahead and import that and style our theme up a little bit. So I'm going to go back to the dashboard. I'm going to go down to Divi, General tab, and you'll see logo right at the top there. So let's import a logo. Here we go. I'll drag mine over. Mine's a PNG. It's about 250 by about 70, or 200 by 74 it is. I'm going to set that as logo. Save the changes. Now let's go to our theme customizer. What I've done is this pink color here. Okay, let's save our changes here. Exit the visual builder. As you can see, it's got our logo up there now. I've refreshed. I just want to find this pink color. I'm using Google Chrome, so I'm going to right click and inspect. That's a gradient by the looks of things. Yep. So I'll just take that first color. Because I want to use it for our links. I'm going to make that the sort of highlight color for our store here. So now we've got our logo in place. Let's go back to our dashboard and go to our theme customizer. Okay, once it's loaded, first thing I want to do is set the actual home page itself to that new page. So home page settings, and we called that page home, so I'm going to click the radio button, static page, select the home page. Great, now we've got this as our home page. Let's go back and let's go into general settings, site identity. Well, we've given it a name. That's absolutely fine. If you need to rename yours, you can here. If you want to put a site icon up here, you can do that right here also. Layout settings, and you can have a box layout if you want. I don't want a box layout. That's a box layout. But what I am going to change, really, everything's good here. Theme accent color, I want to make that pink. So I'll paste in that hex code that I just copied. There we go. That's now our accent color for the theme. Typography, I'm going to leave that alone. You can set your default fonts and stuff like that. The only thing I will change in the typography is the body link color. I'm going to make that pink color again. If we go back up and go back, background, don't even need it because we've got everything in there. Let's go back one. Now let's go to header and navigation. Now what you're looking at right there is our primary menu. So I want to check that box. Menu height, this is the white bit, the height there. I'm going to set that to 100. And logo max height, let's put that, say, 70. There we go, that's plenty big enough. Text size is fine, letter spacing. I'm going to leave the default font. Active link color, I'm going to make our pink color. That's fine. And also drop down menu line color. I don't know if we'll use that. Probably will when we do the categories page. So let's make it pink anyway. Okay, so things are shaping up here. Just publish those changes. Now let's go back. Now when I scroll this, you'll notice that logo gets smaller. I want it to sort of remain the same size. That's a nice little feature, but I don't particularly want it on this site. So what I'm going to do, that's the fixed navigation settings. So I'm going to make the menu height exactly the same as our regular one, which was 100. Text size, I don't think I need to change. Now you see when I scroll, it stays exactly the same. Perfect. And I'm not using a secondary menu at the moment, so we'll leave that just as it is. I think we're good for a little bit. I think the next thing we want to do is add some products to our site. Let's have a look at header elements. Got the search icon, that's good. I won't show social icons up the top because we've got them at the bottom. You can check that box if you want them on that menu at the top. We'll sort out the footer in a while. But I'm happy with that, so let's make sure we've got everything by publishing. Next thing I want to do is get out of here. We'll go back to the dashboard. We're going to want to install the WooCommerce plugin now for our shop to actually sell products. So if we go to plugins, WooCommerce is pretty much the only plugin you're going to need for selling products online. There's all kind of additions to it that you can get, but it's my go-to for stores. There are other plugins out there, but it's by far the most popular. So what I'm going to do is hit the Add New button. Search plugins. I'm going to write WooCommerce in there. And there it is. Let's go ahead and install it now. It takes a minute to install. Now it's installed, let's activate it. Once it's activated, it'll prompt you to start your setup here. Okay, so we're in the United States. Put your address in. US dollars, obviously if you're in a different country, select the currency that works for you. US dollars is fine. I'm going to leave that. I plan to sell both physical and digital products. Well, I'm going to be selling clothes, but I might want to sell some digital products like PDFs or books or something like that about fashion. So I'm going to leave that just as it is. I'm going to leave that unchecked. I will also be selling products and services in person because I'm not going to go door to door. So let's hit this Let's Go button. I'm not going to use tracking on this. I would if it was a live site probably, because it helps WooCommerce improve their product. So just hit the continue when you've made your selection there. You can accept all kind of payments with WooCommerce. I'm going to put PayPal as my default purely because that's the one that I like. And I'm just going to uncheck that because I don't want to set anything up because this is not a real store, but I'm going to activate PayPal so it works. Okay, let's hit the continue button. Now shipping, you can put flat rate, free shipping, however you want to configure the shipping for whatever products you want. I'm going to skip this for a moment because obviously your product's going to be different from mine, so you need to look at this and choose what's going to work for you. So I'm going to just go ahead and continue, and they're using ounces and inches. You can use kilograms and centimeters if you wish, but that works for American sales. We'll hit the continue. Okay. Okay, let's just turn these shippings off for a moment and hit the continue. Now you can do automated taxes and set up what tax rate you want. If you want, you can integrate your MailChimp if you're using it, which is a great thing to do, and also Facebook. I'm going to uncheck all of these because, like I say, this is not a real store, so we won't be using them. I'm going to hit continue. At this point, it's going to ask you if you want to continue with Jetpack. Jetpack's great. There's a few more configurations things in it. It does help you out a little bit, but I'm not going to use it today on mine. Have a look at it if you want to use it. It does work in a lot of situations. I'm going to go ahead and skip this step at the bottom. Okay, and that's where it's going to send my notifications to create some products, this is what you do usually. Like I say, I'm going to import some products. I've got a CSV here. If you want to learn how to create products, both simple and multiple, I'll put a link to my videos of how to do that below. I'm just going to go ahead and import them for expediency. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the import products button. And somewhere I've got a CSV file, so I'll find that and drag it over. So I'm just dragging this file over just to the right of the button, letting it go. There it is. And hit the continue button. And this is importing the products from the site I exported from. Now occasionally you're going to get this, sorry, this file type is not permitted for security reasons. So we need to add a plugin called Disable Real Meme, and it's a free plugin, so let's go ahead and do that. This is just, sometimes you'll get this if you're importing products. So I want to add new. If you write disable real time or real meme in there, it'll pop up disable real meme check. That's the plugin we want. It's absolutely free. Go ahead and hit the install button. Activate it once it's installed. Now if we go back to our product import page, let's put our file there again. And try that one again. This time it seems to have gone through absolutely fine. You can look through this if you want to. I know from previous experience the defaults are perfect for what I want, so I'm going to go ahead and run the importer. This may take a second or two. Obviously depending on how many products you've got. Okay, it says 25 products have been imported. I'll hit the View Products button just so we can look at them, or you could hit the Products menu item up there. Great, so we've got our fashion products, various categories, shoes, bags, dresses, etc. So now let's have a look back at our home page, and I'll do a refresh. And where it says no results found, we should have some products turn up there. There we go, and here's our products, all nicely aligned. So what we need to do now is choose actually which products we want to show here. So this is our home page. So if I enable the visual builder, looks like my menu's shrinking up the top there again. Need to fix that. I don't want it to shrink. Okay, so let's enable the visual builder. Now if we go down to where those products were, which is right here, it's a shop module, so we can go in there and we can decide what products we want. Recent products, product category, feature. Let's put sale products at the top there. I don't know how many sale products I've got. I'm going to put the count to 16. That's fine. What I want to do is the little sale tag there, I want to change that sort of orangey color to our pink color we've been using. So let's go to design. Let's go down to sale badge text, sale badge color, and let's paste our pink hex code in there. There we go, we got those pink badges now. Fantastic. We'll just go down to the next. Oh, I thought there was another module of sale items there. That's fine. Okay, there's one more up here. Let's make this one different, this shop module up here. Again, we'll go in, we'll do exactly the same thing. First thing I'll do is make that sale badge the right color. We may not have sale items on this particular one, but let's do it anyway. That's fine. Go back to content and decide what products we want. Recent products, featured products, sale products. Let's put some categories up here. Now let's say, we'll say we've got 3 on each line, so let's say 15, let's say 18, and choose some categories. Bags, belts, whoops, bags, belts, dresses, fashion. Should give us enough. See if we've got enough there. There we go. We put in a mixed bunch of categories there. Fine, that's great. So that's pretty much our home page done. Obviously, like I said before, you can just go into any of these, click on it, put in the text you want. Same with these, go in there, change the photos to the photos you want. Easily done. So let's save our changes now and let's add some more pages. Going to exit the Visual Builder. So here's our page at the moment. We've got all our products, categories that we've decided to have on the front page here. And then we've got our sale items down the bottom. Like I say, we'll do the footer and all that later on. Here's a little form for email sign up. You want to hook this up to your MailChimp. On the next page I'll show you how to do that. It's really easy. Okay, well let's hit the new and add a new page. I guess we'll have an about us page. Okay, I'll call this one about. I'm going to use the Divi builder again. And I'm going to have another page from that template that we found. And there is, I think, probably over 1,000 templates here to choose from. I've just happened to grab this one because it was right there. So we've called this about. Let's use the about page for this. Okay, now it's loaded. Let's publish it. I'm going to have a gallery page, so let's add a new page. Okay, there's a gallery page. Publish that one. And we want shop page and then finally a contact page. So let's say our shop. You can actually mix and match these if you want to, but these are all styled nicely. I can't remember what this was. Was it a shop page? I think it was. So let's see shop. Use this layout. Okay, that didn't look quite right. Let's publish that. Okay, and lastly contact. Okay, that's our last one. Let's publish this. Now we'll go through and we'll customize these pages in a moment. What we need to do is sort out this menu up here and make our own menu that we want. So to do that, let's go back to our dashboard. We'll go down to appearance and then menus. Now we've got to create our own menu. So I'll call my main. You call it what you want. Hit the create menu button. Now let's see our pages. Here we are. I want to add these to the menu. Let's view them all. Home, about. Don't want to add the cart or checkout or contact. Cart and checkout are added automatically by WooCommerce. Contact, yes. Gallery, yes. don't want my account, so is that one. So I don't know, I seem to be missing a page there, I'm not quite sure. Oh, shop, our shop. Yeah, I'm missing our shop. So let's go back, make sure, let's have a look at our pages. I might have forgotten to save something. That's the shop, but that's the one generated by WooCommerce. So let's do that shop page again. Doesn't appear like we actually got that one there. Oh, shop, I suppose. Yeah, publish the page. Now we've got that. Let's save our menu and refresh our page here, and hopefully our new page should show up right there. So let's save that, refresh. Our shop, there we go. Okay. So put a check mark there, add it to the menu. Now let's start putting these. We want home, about, shop. So move them, just left click and drag. Home, about, shop, gallery, contact. Under shop, I'd like to have some sub pages with all our different categories in there. So if we look at our products, we've got all kind of different categories. So let's do that. And you'd think it would be there, but it's not actually. It doesn't appear here. And if you can't find your categories, go up to the top to screen options. Look at the options here. These are the things that are going to show. You've got project categories, product categories. Check the one that says product categories and you'll see it's now added it here. So you can add product categories as pages to your menu. So let's pop that one back up, open up the product categories, and let's see, we'll add dresses, fashion, bags, shirts, belts, shoes. What else we got? Pants. Okay, as you can see, it's added them all here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag them under our shop so they're sub items, and under and slightly to the right, and there'll be sub items. Dresses, fashion. Sure you get the picture. Put them any way around you want. Just have them underneath and slightly to the right, and they will show up as sub. And you can have subs as well if you need to. Okay, so let's save this. Right, let's go back to our site here. Just exit the Visual Builder. Now what we need to do is go to our customizer and assign our new menu to the primary menu up here. So let's go to our customizer, appearance, customize. Okay, and if we go down to menus, view all locations, primary menu, which is this up here, I want to set this to our main menu. There we go, and here's our shop with our drop down for our dresses, fashion, bags, shirts. That's fine. Okay, publish that. Now let's go to one of our pages and do a refresh and have a look what we need to change. You know how to change the text and the images, really easy. Okay, so this is our shop. So I want to change this title to our shop. So I'm going to enable the Visual Builder. Oh, I guess I'll change it to Divi Store. This is, no, it's the shop page. Let's change it to our shop. I'm just going to click on there, select that. Let's see, our shop. There we go. Okay, let's save those changes. Let's just go down a bit and decide what we want in our shop. Here's our shop module. So I think we pretty much want all products in this page. So let's select product categories again. And I'm going to say all categories. And let's give it 25 because that's the amount of products that I know I've got. That way we'll have all of our items displaying on this shop page. And again, this second one I'm going to change to sale items. To get rid of it, just hit the trash can or get rid of it if you don't want it in there. But I'm just going to say change this. I also want to change those sale buttons to that pink color again. So this one I'm going to say sale products, design, and I want the sale badge color to be our pink. There we go. And the same for the module at the top. Yeah, there are a few sale items scattered in there, so we'll change that one as well. That's our sales page done. Oh, that's the text. Sale badge color. Fantastic. Okay, that's great. So we need to change save our changes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save this top section as a custom section. So you hit the little button here, save section to library. I'll give it a name. I'll say pink top. Save to library. Right, I'm going to save all of our changes on the page here and exit the visual builder. And just check our page is doing what we want it to do. Yep. Got the sale items fine. So let's move on. Let's see what else we've got. Here's our shop. Here's our categories. Let's have a look at one of our categories here. Okay, that's all right, but it's got the sort of old-fashioned or the default sidebar there. Pretty boring looking title at the top here. Has got the right products, but we want to make this our own, make it a bit more like the rest of the pages. So let's use the actual theme builder for that. Let's go back to our dashboard. I'm going to go down to Divi and I'm going to go to Theme Builder. And I want to add a new template and I want to say all products, all product category pages, because that's what they are. Now hit create template. I just want to give it a custom body, build a custom body. So when it's loaded, I'm going to build from scratch. And I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to add a new section, add from library. And I'm going to add the section that we saved just now, that sort of top pink section. There it is, pink top. Now I get rid of this top one. Now what I want to do, I want to have a look at this font size here because I'm going to use dynamics with this, so every page it pulls the category title from. So let's look at this and we'll have a look at the text size, and it's going to be a heading each one. So it's bold, it's Playfair display, it's white, and it's 60 pixels. What about spacing? And they got 20 pixels margin on the bottom. So okay, what I'm going to do now is go back to our content, text, I'm going to get rid of what they got there. Now, if you hover over, there's this little disc-like icon there. That adds dynamic content. So I'm going to left click on that. And it's going to be a category title, category description, site title. I think actually it's the post archive title, which will be the name. So that'll put that up there. Okay, and that sort of default font. So I think that's just text. So if we go to our design, to text, and it's not a heading, that's just regular text. Let's just check by turning it white. Yeah, okay. So we had that font was the Playfair, which should be, oh no, let's just do a search, Playfair. There it is, Playfair display, and it was bold, and it was 60 pixels large text size. That's okay. Each one's going to have its own title when we do live, like dresses, bags. So this is just the default heading. I think I want a bit more space on the bottom there. So let's go to, we're in text. Let's go to spacing and just add a little bit more space below. I think we got that 20. Let's make that 40. There, let's put a bit more space between it and the yellow divider behind. Fantastic. And then we need to add underneath it to make this actually work. One row, one column. Let's add a shop module. There we go. And inside here, I want to select current category, product category, and then current category. Okay, let's save this, save our page changes, X out. Okay, let's visit our site now. I'll close down these other tabs here. Okay, here's our store. Let's have a look at our dresses now. There we go. We've got our dresses in there. We've got our title correct, and that should be the same for all our other ones also. Yeah, fashion. Bags, etc. So there's all our little categories with a custom thing there. Okay, so the only other thing we want to do, if I go back to our about, we want to sort out our contact form here so people can get in touch. And also I'll show you about that MailChimp form that's down the bottom there. Showed you how to put your own images in there if you want to, just enabling the visual builder again. Once the builder's enabled, just go to the module that you want to change the image, click on the little cog for the module, hit the trash can, and add your own image. Really doesn't matter which one. There we are, simple as that. And like I say, the text, just get the module, type it in there. Save those changes. Let's have a look, just see if there's a MailChimp on the bottom of here. Yes, there is. Here we are. Here's your sign up form. If you go into the black one, blue one, I'm sure you figured it out by now, blue one section, green one row, and dark ones for the actual module. I want to go in there, and you can hook it up to your MailChimp or whatever provider you happen to have working for you. See, email account right here. You can choose MailChimp, blah blah blah, Constant Contact, all these other ones right here. As you can see, we've got MailChimp highlighted. And then you hook it up to your list. Simple as that. So let's go over to our contact page. Let's exit the Visual Builder here. I'm going to discard, well, I guess I'll save and exit. Well, let's go over to our contact page. Now, if we go down, we've got a live Google map here that's not working because maybe because I'm not live. But a workaround for this, if you have a problem with Google Maps, let's enable our Visual Builder. Let's go down to our map. Here's our map. Okay, and you hit the cog to get inside the module. And where it says new pin, you can go in there and put in your address for your new pin on the map. Put your pin address in there. Mine's not working at the moment. If you have trouble with this, because Google changes its map geolocation things sometimes, and sometimes it'll throw an error up. Just get out of here. What I'll do is I'll get rid of this module, and inside this row I'm going to hit the little dark circle to add a new module. I'm going to add the full width code. Let's go to Google, just put in maps. Just get an address. Obviously you'd have an address for yours. So let's go Empire State Building on Google Maps. Here it is. And I want to hit the share button. Embed. And here it is. It's giving us some nice code. Copy the HTML. Just click the little button there. It'll copy it to your dashboard. Let's go back to our code block here and just paste this code in here. And there's our live map there, but it's not stretching far enough across the screen. So we need to go in here where it says width. At the moment it says 600. I'm going to change that to 600. Don't lop off the inverted commas. Make sure you don't accidentally get rid of those. I'm going to say 100%. And there we are. It's stretching full width. That's if you have trouble with the actual inbuilt Google Maps. You can get a live one going this way, that's fine. And the only other thing, you need to go into your contact form right here, hit the little cog, go down, obviously put in the fields you want if you're not happy with these, and the really important one here, you can put your message has been sent. That's what will pop up when they send it. But the real important one is the email. And this is the address that you want the form to be sent to, which is obviously your email. So it'll be me@myemail.com. And then when they fill out this form, it'll get sent to this address here. All right, we are almost done with this site. There's only a few other things we've got to do. So I'm going to go ahead and save my changes here. Exit the Visual Builder. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the home page. And everything's looking good here. So all we've got left to do is this sort of pre-footer area here. And the actual footer itself, it's got the generic elegant themes ones in there. So let's take care of this. Let's go to our theme customizer first. Go back to the dashboard, Divi, theme customizer. Okay, widgets, that's for the sort of pre-footer area. Let's have a look what goes on here. See, okay. What I'll do is I'll go to the actual widget area to do this. Okay, so we want the footer elements, show social icons. That's fine. Might change the coloring on this somehow. Footer menu. Yeah, we don't have a menu right there at the moment. Bottom bar. That's this area right here, designed by. Let's put our own code in, or our own text in, I should say. Divi store pipe best deals. Or whatever you happen to want to write. Copyright. Yeah, let's put a copyright in front of there. So copyright, you can use an alt code. So you hold down the alt button on your keyboard and type in 0169 0169, and it'll give you the copyright symbol right there. There we go. Let's publish that. Then what I'm going to do is I'll go into the widget area, and I'm just going to have a couple of widgets right here. Keep it simple. And I think I'll change the color of these to our pink color as well. Background color, let's make that pink for that bottom bar right there. And of course I haven't got that pink color. Alright, Control Z. Let's inspect this again and we'll get that pink color again. There it is. Thank you, Chrome Inspector. Let's get so we can see it. That's right. And let's make the social media and the writing absolutely black. So we'll make that black. And we'll do the same with the text as well. There's the text. Fantastic. Publish that. That's that bottom bar done. And to actually fill out the URLs for these, you need to go to your Divi themes options. I'll show you. We're going to get out of here now. And again, in the theme options, under the general tab, you can fill in your social media URLs right here for those links at the bottom. Of course, you can make custom ones if you need to too. Okay, last thing, widget area. So let's go to appearance, widgets. I think we've got 4 areas there, so I'll use 1 and 4. I'll get rid of what they've got in there. I think I'm just going to put my logo on the left and perhaps recent products on the right. You can put the cart there or whatever you want. So I'm going to just grab an image. Here we are, image. And we want footer area 1. I want to get rid of all this other junk that was in there. And let's add the image that we want, which is the logo. Should be here somewhere. There it is. And in number 4, I'm just going to say recent products. I think they've got a recent products around here somewhere. Products, product categories, product search, recent comments, recently viewed products. That'll do fine. I'm going to put that in the footer area 4, and to keep that to a maximum of 3 perhaps. We'll save that. We'll save that. Let's go back to our site and do a refresh now. There we have it. As you can see, we've got our logo in our pre-footer there. That's all changed to our text and our social medias over here. Doesn't seem to have kept that pink color. That's all right for the minute. And we've not looked at any products. So there's nothing in recent products. If I quickly look at one of these products here. Now let's go back. Now we've got our recently viewed products down here. And let's just open our store in incognito tab, make sure there's no cookies or anything affecting our site, and see what we've got. And here we are, here's our store. Everything seems to be looking fine there. Let's check out one of our category pages. Let's make sure our Google Maps displaying okay on our contact page. Good, and it's live. Fantastic. Great. So there you have it. There's how to build an e-commerce store in about an hour using the Divi theme. Like I say, I've taken a couple of shortcuts by importing products from another site. I'll put links below of how to create simple and multiple products. So I hope you've enjoyed that and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're interested in web development, take a look down below. We've got some great free web development courses down there, as well as some premium courses with some huge discounts for our YouTube subscribers. So do check it out. Once again, this has been Jamie with System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.